All right, let me see if it's doing live.
Hopefully we are live, guys.
We live?
Yes. Hopefully.
We are not live. It says live stream offline right now. There we go. We are live.
All right.
All right.
Welcome in.
What is up, guys? If you are joining us, if you're watching a playback, we are here to watch the NBA draft live, and hope it goes well. I gotta make sure the moderation's on.
Yes. Hope it goes well. Super excited. I mean, we're gonna know kind of how good our team is next year, in a way. I won't say that. I won't go that far, but
I mean, we kind of put out a video about it. Was it yesterday? I think the Jeremy Grant trade went down. That was one big stepping stone to next season, and tonight is another big stepping stone.
Talk a little louder, Wes, just so you know.
Oh, a lot of big stepping stone with the Jeremy Grant trade yesterday. Sorry, you good?
I had to make sure it was working good.
And yeah, tonight, draft night, another probably biggest night of the offseason for the Blazers, for a lot of teams, honestly. Honestly, if your team is drafting in the lottery, it's a big night for you. So today is the day where some teams become contenders and some teams become poverty.
That is
like the
true.
Kings. Listen, honestly, other than the Blazers, I'm very curious to see who the Kings take it for.
I think they trade out personally because they've already, unless it's Keegan Murray. Could be Keegan Murray. Jaden Ivey obviously doesn't want to go there. So I'll be interested to see if they think about drafting him. But I think that'll be
The funniest thing would be Jaden Ivey goes for.
That would suck for him. Just even if he didn't want to go there.
No chat.
Yeah, and if there's any audio issues or anything, just leave them in the chat. Because something
we'll pull the chat
possibly.
On our phone, but make sure you let us know, Cody, some good comments because obviously you are running the stream.
Yes.
The 21 minutes till the draft begins.
Post on Twitter.
Me? Yeah, let me finish this piece of pizza. We got Domino's for the night, Cody. What about you?
You got Domino's. All right. This is my food. I got my frozen Costco. You know, it's not as good as Domino's. I had Domino's yesterday, so I'm a little jealous. But
back-to-back pizza nights.
Yeah, we'll make do. Actually, that was 2 nights ago. But anyway, we got the.
We're also going live on Instagram to send people
Coca-Cola. Let's see if there's some ASMR.
Coke versus Pepsi.
Ooh. Coke versus Pepsi.
So, let's just talk scenarios here. So, I think there are two big scenarios. If you follow our Twitter, we kind of did a poll today about it. Do the Blazers draft at 7, or do they trade out of the 7 spot? That is the million-dollar question here. Obviously, we've been linked to a lot of different players, and all those players, kind of the avenue or the way to get those players would be through the 7th pick. So our pick here has been linked to a lot of different players.
Yep. Hey, pause for a second. Cole, you should just go to the other room. Maybe watch the stream for just 2 minutes. I don't know. It says.
Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did.
Bit rate's lower than normal. Just I want to make sure we're doing good. That's all.
I'm on Instagram too. Let's go, baby.
What do you say? The what rate?
It says bit rate is lower than recommended, but
I'll go take a peek.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, I gotta wait for the ad to finish.
Can you close that, please? Can you close? Yes, you literally. Oh my God.
All right, Wes, let's just talk so he can test. So
hold on.
My
friend here is struggling. Okay.
So
just looking at the mock. Do you want to look at the mock
like I was
draft?
saying. Stop. Like I was saying. 7th pick. Right? It's interesting because I'm watching the ESPN right now, and they kind of rank the top 7 players, or sorry, not just top 7, top 15, 20 players. They're saying Dyson Daniels is the 7th best player in the draft. Obviously, it's not going to necessarily be chalk. Let's do some predictions here. Who, as a consensus, we don't need to do individual. Who do we have going 1 collectively? Is it Jabari Smith?
Yeah,
I believe
it's got to be Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith. Okay, Jabari Smith, number 1.
It's got to be Chet, number 2. I think those are the 2.
I think it'll be Chet 2 as well.
Chet, number 2, and Paolo, number 3 to the Rockets.
Yeah. That's my prediction. I mean, that's everyone's prediction.
It is.
So not that hot.
I think Jabari Smith is not good number one. That's going to be a grenade early.
A lot of people were like talking about like, yeah, that'll obviously like throw the draft out of whack, and then that could cause like teams that didn't expect a certain player to be available, like drop, and then that could be a scenario where the Blazers like move up to 4 because Jabari Smith for some reason is somehow available. So
it's so many different scenarios here. I think people sometimes forget that like these teams literally probably have like they have their draft board, but not only that, they have like where they think every player will go to every team, and they probably have different scenarios too.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a scenario where Jabari goes 1, Chet goes 2. Probably have a few, but like what basically each team has a plan. Like
froze
what
for like
do we do
20
with Jabari
seconds there.
What?
Yeah, I think you guys froze for like 15 seconds there.
oof.
Yeah, we got a lot of devices on Wi-Fi right now.
But what about?
You asked for the chat.
Yikes! Hopefully they. I assume that's their problem, guys. But
Oh my gosh! It's because our busting in and out.
Well, no, it worked.
Yikes! All right, they're in their little basement. So
Well,
yeah, obviously we got the 7th pick. We could get. I mean, I feel like Mathurin and Sharp are the two, I guess, players we're most likely to get if we were to pick the 7. But I assume the Pacers will go after Mathurin if, available at the 6th spot. So, but we'll see.
all right.
You guys
Our
back?
Wi-Fi is good. Yeah, we are. Let's get the mess ups out early before the actual draft starts. That'll be nice.
Yes, that would be nice.
I do want to say before we go any further, make sure to check out our sponsor, Created by Nature. We will put their link in the description. We are so thankful they're sponsoring this live stream. So,
For those of you who don't know, Created by Nature is an amazing website that sells amazing, beautiful wildflowers. You can order it off Amazon, and that's about it for about, I don't know, $15 a bag. Not that you NBA fans are particularly obsessed with wildflowers, but maybe some of you are. So
yeah,
go to Created
but
by Nature. You can also get gift boxes and little magnets put on your fridge.
you can get hats. Yeah, we have them all right here. We'll be doing a couple ad reads. We'll do some
seeds, plant your garden.
We'll do some ad reads for them throughout the night. But again, just super thankful that they are sponsoring our live stream.
Okay, back to other things. As I was saying, a lot of teams have different plans, different scenarios, what happens. I think the general consensus, I would be shocked if the first 3 are not like. We all think it's Jabari, Chet, Paolo. There could be a surprise if you like Chet, Jabari, Paolo, but those 3 guys are going to go first 3 in some capacity. I think that's probably the biggest lock of the night. If you were a betting man.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the real draft is going to start at number 4. Or do okay? Do you see the Thunder or the Rockets trading out of the top 3? No chance, right?
Exactly.
No shot. No shot.
They want the young talent, so there's no chance, unfortunately.
I'll say the only chance that we see one of those top 4 teams fall out, or top 3 players fall out of the top 3, is obviously
failed physical.
If we go out of whack and say somehow we go Chet, somehow like we go Jabari, and then Chet falls to 3, and the Rockets have don't want to take Chet at all. If like the Rockets have one of those 3 and they by no means want to take them, and they somehow decide either they want to trade back or they like reach for like a Keegan Murray or something, we're going to see a lot of teams pushing up for number 4 because obviously most teams have these 3 as a top 3 on the draft board.
Or they all trade out and we steal Chet.
Yeah, we trade like.
Just kidding.
2nd round pick to move up or something.
Legit question right now, though. Would you rather have Chet or OG?
OG. That's only with Chet though. I'm just skeptical on Chet a little bit.
So Paolo over OG?
A Woj bomb has come out. It says Paolo Banchero joins Jabari Smith as players under serious consideration for number 1. Again, all these reports could just be smokescreen and could not be. It wasn't. I have to go on it, Wes, because I have to report news.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna stream.
I just don't want to get Woj bombed. Let's talk about Portland.
Yes.
Okay. Starting lineup right now, I believe.
Wes, I would get the mic a little closer to you. I don't know, close
My
way
bad.
louder.
I'm leaning back. There are two legit spots that are two players that are starting next year. That would be Damian Lillard and Jeremy Grant. I am going to say 2.5 because I'm 99% sure that Simon starts, obviously.
I think that's it.
I mean, there could be somehow he comes off the bench if, like, I don't know. I doubt it.
I would say, did you already say Nurk?
I'm not saying Nurk.
I would say Nurk has a 85% chance of starting next year because
that 50% is reserved for DeAndre Ayton.
I will say that I did see, or I was reading something that pointed out a good point. The fact that the Blazers shut down Nurk in a contract year, and no player is probably going to willingly get shut down when they're trying to earn money if they don't already basically feel like they have a security blanket to get money from the team they were at. So that makes me believe, and already the reports were saying Nurk is going to come back. That just tends me to believe it a little more.
All right, if I'm going to take guesses here, I'm going to go Jabari number 1. This is assuming no one trades or anything. Like, there's going to be trades, so it's going to get messed up. I'm going Jabari Smith number 1. I'm going Chet number 2, Paolo number 3. I'm going to go I'm going to go Jay Ivey number 4. I think the Kings sell the bag.
Well,
Keegan Murray at number 5.
Nah, Kings are getting Murray, bro. I mean, we'll see, but yeah, okay.
I feel so too.
Number 6, Benedict Mathurin to the Pacers. Number 7, Shaden Sharp to the Blazers. And after the Blazers, I actually do not care.
If Mathurin is available and Sharp, who would you take? And let's say we have to pick one of them.
Probably Shaden Sharp.
Okay.
Okay. Thoughts? Okay. If
I've been convinced in different ways.
Let's say Jaden Ivey is available at 7. Sharp's off the board. We're not taking Ivey just because there's really no room in that backcourt. Do you look at an AJ Griffin?
I think if you're forced to end up making the pick, yeah, I think AJ Griffin or Jalen Duran is the next guy. But if that scenario comes up, then I want to do my best to trade down. I still think trading down is there's a big chance that happens.
That's the underrated. That's the underrated part. Right now, people are like, it's like OG or Shane Sharp right now. Or not OG, but like trade for an impact player, something like that. You can still go get, we discussed on the channel, like a Lou Dort level player, and you get like the 12th pick. So you trade down to number 12 and get Lou Dort, or trade down maybe John Collins, although I don't think that one's as likely now that Jeremy Grant is on the team. Like Miles Bridges.
Someone said we can't hear you. That was only one person, but just make sure you guys are talking loud and really loud.
Stream good?
I think it's fine, probably.
Okay. How long ago was that comment?
I can't see, like a couple minutes, but
okay. Whenever there's like a good question or like a good comment on this chat, just say it out loud.
Okay.
I do want to say, for those that I don't even know if it was initially reported, but the Blazers also not only swapped second-round picks in 2026 or something with the Pistons, they also swapped second-round picks tonight. So we will not have the 36th pick in the second round. It'll be like the 46th. So the Blazers will probably be
housekeeping.
But like the Blazers in the second round, when that comes around, the Blazers will come up and it'll say the Blazers select player will be going to the Pistons, because unless they change that rule, they don't finalize trades until after the draft. So if we get to that point, we're still streaming at that time, then we'll go over that. But
just so you guys know, hasn't started yet. It starts at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. So we got about 9 minutes here.
Yeah, we got FTC Prime. The person that said we can't hear you was selling because two guys said we can. So
FTC,
trying to mess with us.
You got to click the volume button, mate. Just kidding. He just unsubscribed. That's an L.
Okay. Big night for Portland. Big night. Another player they just showed a picture of the draft class, that another player that could be sneakily in the top 10, maybe Johnny Davis.
Mm.
He's kind of like that college, like just he's gonna come in probably pretty pro or like kind of pro ready.
There's always those guys that
not like he's not. Basically, he's not much more time to develop. Like in terms of age, he's a pretty old player. What are you, 21, 22?
He's not. No way, really?
I think he's 20 or 21 because I think
he's the Wisconsin guy, right?
He's a second-year player, I think, surprisingly. Maybe second year after a redshirt.
He's 20.
Wow, he's younger than I thought. He just seems like a guy that was like a senior.
They always do this player intros. They're doing player intros right now. Baji just came out. Paolo.
With the purple.
Wow. The drip.
That's his dad.
Drip.
Just never would have thought that. I do want to throw out another rumor that was reported just a couple minutes or a couple hours ago, but that the Blazers were interested in doing a trade for Matisse Thybulle from the Sixers.
Talk to him.
Those are reports that are coming out. It said that don't remember what team, but some team was trying to get them, and the Blazers were also interested, or the Blazers might be in a 3-team trade. But there's a lot of scenarios. Like we could very well end up with a guy we have not talked about at all this whole time.
And honestly, that's
someone said thoughts on signing Thaddeus Young as veteran bench contributor.
If it's on a vet bench, sure.
Can never go wrong with leadership and a guy that's been in the playoffs multiple times.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he's old, but he's 35, something like that.
Guys,
what?
The NBA drafts. So you know how in the NFL the draft like sound when they make the pick is like dun 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 or something like that. I know that's why I said in NFL. This is the NBA one tonight, and I'm serious. It's the State Farm jingle.
That
is called selling for your sponsors.
State Farm is selling out.
CP3 liked this.
Man.
Gosh, that's so cringy.
Selling out.
Someone said, "Will you be showing the draft here?" No, that is illegal, but we will be reacting to it.
We'll be reacting and giving you updates as well as you want, and also.
So it's basically watching right now. It's better than watching it.
Not spoil picks. We will be behind, and then obviously Woj reports picks like two picks before. So
we don't have the chat, Cody. You have the chat up there, so you're gonna have to watch it.
So if you see a pick that gets spoiled, don't tell us, or just hopefully everyone is nice and doesn't spoil.
Yeah, we'll be a couple minutes behind.
We will ban you if you spoil, because you can do that, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, we need all of our viewers.
Facts.
Huh?
We need as many viewers as we
all
can
7 of them.
Mom.
Yes, cool. Trust.
Dude, I trusted you 3 times today and it lost me a lot.
What? You lost 750?
Still.
I made you 25.
All right, we got about 5 minutes to go.
Let's go.
Gosh, Chad is so skinny.
Dad's called too. Why?
I don't even know if you can hear it.
How do you guys feel about maybe drafting Jalen Duran?
All right.
I mean, pretty. Dude, how young is this guy? Jalen Duran.
He's young.
Oh my God. Okay, Jalen Duran was born in 2003. I've never seen that before. Obviously, as the years have gone on, the players, 1995.
That's the year that you were born.
1996, 1997, but wow, we're in the 2000s now for these young players. That is crazy. He's literally I'm older than him. Wow, that's crazy. But anyway, Jalen Duran, I think, how tall is he? 6'11", 7
Oh,
foot?
he's a physical beast.
You played at Memphis, correct?
Yeah,
it's tough.
He's a monster.
If it wasn't for our team being guard heavy, I would really like Benedict Mathurin more.
I mean, he's the same height as Shaden.
Shane's 6'7".
Shaden's 6'6", maybe 6'5", but he just has a 6'11" reach.
You say that so convincingly.
Well, because I read it.
I liked it. Oh my gosh, bro. 6'6". He's 19.
I think did he just turn 19? When was his birthday?
There he is.
There's Shaden Sharp.
From Kentucky.
Could be in a Blazer uniform. I really shouldn't say he's from Kentucky when he didn't play a game.
Duran is 6. This is a chat. Duran 6'11", 250 with a 7'5" wingspan, and only 18 years old actually.
Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah, that sounds like a monster.
Yeah, that is disgusting. I don't even know what to say about that.
If we trade down, that is a guy I would love to get if we're in the 10 to 12 range. I don't want to get him at 7. If we were even at like 9, I would take him. So I think he's an interesting guy.
No.
Ty Washington.
Talk about draft stock falling during the year. If I could go top 10 at the beginning of the year, now I'm probably going to go outside of top 20. He also like looked like he was limping a ton. I don't know. I wonder when the first pick happens. I wonder if it's a pick that's gonna happen like 8:05 right off the bat, or we just have to wait still until like 8:20.
Where is the NBA draft?
Brooklyn at the Nets
Barclays
Arena.
Yeah.
This is only like my probably 3rd time watching a draft ever.
I mean, the Blazers are never having this high of a pick, so like there really wasn't never a reason. Yeah. And we traded 2 of those first for Robert Covington.
Sniff, dumb deal. You know what else I saw though? Like, this is interesting. Now that it's all said and done, we traded CJ for pretty much Josh Hart and Jeremy Grant.
I mean, yeah, you can make that. Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, you have to make an argument. Everything that went for Jeremy Grant, we got from CJ.
Yeah.
How is he 7 foot when his parents are that short? Even his parents are probably like 6'2".
Mark Williams, I forgot.
He's a beast. You want to know a guy I would want to get in the 2nd round?
Who?
Christian Koloko.
Oh, the
Just
guard.
I want to get a big guy in the 2nd round.
Not the guard. I'm thinking of
Oh no, Koloko's the tall, skinny guy.
Center.
He's been mocked us a lot in any mock draft. So.
All right, commercial break. They just kind of did an intro to all the players. Final thoughts before the draft begins, guys. What do you want to happen?
I want to see, other than the Blazers, I want to see a big trade go down. Just that I can react.
Let's predict a trade. What team could move up here? Could the Knicks move on from Julius Randle to get into the top 5?
The Kings would be a team to take on Julius Randle while already having Sabonis.
They would. Who would the Kings get back in return? Like, dude.
The 4th.
And
it really just the King 4 is more valuable than Julius Randle.
So is Keegan Murray? If say the Kings draft Keegan Murray, does Keegan Murray have a chance to be better than Julius Randle?
I mean,
okay,
you can't say no, but probably not.
Yes, he has a chance, but like
I wouldn't predict him. I think Keegan Murray is like not a star potential guy. But what do I know?
For some reason, I really like Keegan Murray.
I think he's a guy that like he's gonna be like the third. He's gonna be like the 3rd best player on a championship team.
His last college game, which is like an Andrew. Well, not Andrew was 2nd. Andrew was arguably 1st.
I could see it. Yeah, like on Andrew Wiggins level, like a really solid player.
Explosive.
Not gonna be an all-star, but is gonna be
Wiggins was an all-star starter.
Gosh, that shouldn't count.
I think Chet is too cocky to really end up being good. I mean,
he actually is so cocky. I realized,
and he's built like a green bean. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see how he does, but
I mean, it is actually. Now, I can't believe I made that comparison. Having if the Knicks trade up for the Kings, trade up to 4 for the Kings, like Keegan Murray is literally his comp. Like it's probably Julius Randle, like at his peak. Who are the Lakers gonna draft? Since
they have a pick.
Does Kyrie get traded tonight?
The Lakers definitely don't have a pick. No way.
Does Kyrie get traded tonight?
No. Wait. Can Kyrie even get traded?
Oh.
Or is he going to be a free agent? All right, just got the notification that the NBA draft is officially live, but it's commercial. We love that. If you're in the Instagram live, go join the YouTube live. Because the Blazers pick is going to come up probably in the next 30-ish minutes, 40 minutes. It's actually probably going to be a while. The draft takes so long. I really think – Orlando. So the draft order, for those that don't know, is Orlando 1. Orlando will be picking 1. Yep. OKC 2, Houston 3. We got Sacramento 4, Pistons 5. We got right before the Blazers, it's the Pacers at 6.
Yep.
7 is the Blazers. Obviously, 8's the Pelicans. I'm just talking about trade back people. Pelicans, 9 Spurs, 10. Couldn't tell you who 10 is.
Kings are getting used to this every year. Damn.
Oh, gosh. This is their favorite time of the year.
I
Kings
want
fans.
everyone to do this. Give me 2 hot takes. Like, this player's going to be really good. This is going to be the steal of the draft. This guy's a bust. This team takes this team, this tree. Just, give me something. I'll start since I asked the question, which obviously means I have answers. My first one. The Knicks trade up to number 4 and draft Julius Randle.
You mean draft Keegan Murray?
Draft Keegan Murray.
Draft
Julius
Randle.
There's no way. There's no way the Kings take on
And
Julius
that's why
Randle.
it's a hot take.
Okay.
My second take. This is a little less hot. This is more just a prediction. Chet goes number 2 to the Thunder. I know that's not hot. Let me finish. And Chet becomes the biggest player the Blazers hate in the league. Playing for the
That's
Thunder.
not even like a bad take because Chet is just low-key a
Chet
hateable
just is
guy.
annoying. And with that,
He's,
I'll be right
like
back.
I said, cocky. If I had to give a hot take right now, I'll say that we trade back, and we trade back to 12 to 15. Don't know who we get. We get a productive NBA player right now that could start, and then we take the draft pick and draft a guy out of LSU named Tari Eason, who is a 6'8" small forward. We draft him somewhere between 12 and 15. I don't know who we trade back with. That's kind of like my hot take prediction. I don't think that's going to happen. And then another hot take, if I had to give one just in general the NBA, it is one of the top 3 players falls out of the top 3 because and here we go. The NBA draft is opening. Are you on the draft, Cody?
I've been setting it up. All right, yeah, I'm on.
All right, Adam Silver is at the board.
We got the alien announcing. Let's go. Best commissioner. Come on. Who is going first?
Hey, Cody, accept my FaceTime real quick.
Yes.
What?
Show me your screen for the draft.
Okay, so we can get lined up.
Have we seen this already? Oh, wait, he's ahead of us.
Yeah, you're.
All right, I'll pause.
All right, go.
All right.
Fine. That's good.
No, I'll pause. We're good. We're just trying to get
screen?
lined up, guys.
Is Silver on the screen for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, y'all talk about it. I'll discuss. So.
Entertain them, West. Hang on.
Adam Silver is currently shouting out Golden State, which sucks.
Have you seen a Golden State fan on the thing yet?
I'm not listening to this.
Okay. No, have you seen a Golden State fan?
No.
All right. All right, we're lined up.
Perfect.
All right, now we're lined up,
Locked in.
guys. We're ready.
Locked in.
Should be lined up well, which is nice.
Close enough. Adam Silver putting on some finishing touches to his opening monologue, and hopefully in about 2 minutes, the Orlando Magic will be on the clock. Let's talk about the Magic quick. I mean, that's a lot of young talent that they're not going to do with.
It's going to be a log jam at some point.
Okay. Let's not yet. Let's talk about this for a second. Jabari Smith, power forward. If he goes number 1 to the Magic, who is now expendable out of Orlando?
Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba. He's been discussed and rumored to Portland. Mo Bamba would be a nice little backup power forward behind Jeremy Grant. That'd be an athletic front line. It's what you want in Portland. You want athletic and athleticism.
Yeah.
Sorry, CJ. You're athletic, obviously.
Oh, my gosh. This man, Adam Silver's just yapping his head
He's
off.
yapping
Just
away.
Get to the draft.
Just get to the draft. No one cares.
What is Title IX?
Title IX, it like allowed. You know what? I'm not gonna say it without saying it word for word because I don't want to be wrong. But I do know that it has to do with the women and having women. Yes, Title IX prohibited sex-based discrimination in any school or education program.
Bum.
So pretty much
Okay.
He's trying to be in the stream. That's kind of
women and men.
Honestly, if he is, I don't care.
But yeah, I think it's the 50th.
Oh, is he watching it?
Yeah.
On his phone, like trying to see himself.
Now he just probably heard what I said about him. Anyway.
Oh. Shh. Okay.
Okay. Hold on. 5 minutes. Okay, the Orlando Magic are on the clock. Here we go.
Orlando, baby. Their favorite time of the year. What?
All right, let's be honest. Orlando.
They gotta take Jabari. I mean,
do you think the Blazers trade up here?
No. Orlando had the first pick in '92. They took Shaq.
It's a pretty
pretty solid pick.
Obviously.
They took Dwight.
1993, they had the first pick. They took Chris Webber. That was not so good for their franchise because they traded him. Oh, sorry. This was the third.
Oh,
pick.
They swapped him.
Oh, they swapped and got
Penny Hardaway.
That's great.
Not a bad trade.
That's really good. Then they had the first pick again for sure.
Dwight Howard. Right.
Dwight Howard in 2004.
Obviously took him to the finals. One of not a top 75 player though. A lot of people don't like that one.
Yeah, I think that's a little rough.
What wasn't Dame like 75?
He's 73, I think. He deserves it. Don't hate on Dame, guys. Hate on like the other guys in the 1960s. Come on.
People were getting. Was Anthony Davis in there?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys see the thing where Anthony Davis hasn't shot a ball since like April? Did you see that?
Yeah. I mean, he's playing GTA role play.
Hey, Woj just talking. Actually, I don't want him to spoil it for me. He's just saying who they're going to pick.
I don't know why they do that.
Woj thinks he's him. I mean, he is, but
okay. If you're the Thunder here and Paolo goes number 1, are you sticking with Chet or are you going Jabari Smith? If Jabari Smith gets to the Rockets, I'm scared.
He's not.
Dude, if it gets to the Rockets, if you're the Blazers, do you pick up the phone and call them and see just how much they're asking for?
I would. I would do it for any player not named Dame, Grant, or Simons.
I would too. But would you
think about it. You trade the 7 and probably like Nasir and maybe more.
You'd probably have to trade like
Nasir.
Maybe a first, maybe
future
2 firsts and Nasir.
Would you do that for
Jabari is
why do you have Jeremy Grant now?
Okay,
yeah, that's true. What do you play? 2 of them starting? Can't do that.
This is why.
Actually, I don't think we're going
to trade up. Oh, the pick is in. Apparently, Orlando's team needs are stretch four that can space the floor.
Wow, it sounds like Jabari Smith.
It literally is Jabari Smith
and Paolo.
Chet Holmgren is not going number 1, gentlemen. Although he can do that too, but he's not a 4. You want to hear a hot take here? I'm going to put on my hater hat. This is my hater hat. It's where I hate on players.
Okay.
Chet Holmgren will be out of the league in 4 years.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
I don't know about that.
I was kidding. I'm joking.
What are you doing? Get out of here, bro.
Dude, what if they actually pick Paolo? There's no way.
It would be on brand for the they also need a playmaking point guard. Jaden Ivey number 1?
Dude, okay. If I think about it now, like Paolo would fit them because they need offense on that team. And Paolo's more of the offensive threat than Jabari. Jabari's still more of a beast, but
Jabari definitely is a little more limited. But
Jabari can shoot. Jabari just plays defense too. The man can
Jabari
block
Smith reminds me of a more offensive Evan Mobley. Is that fair?
Oh, it looks like.
All right, the pick is in, and Adam Silver is going to the stand.
First pick of the NBA draft.
Seconds.
Let's go. Is it always in Barclays Center? That might be a stupid question.
It's in Barclays Center.
It's in Barclays. All right. Okay, here comes Adam Silver out of the back, and he's at the board. We're all going to be quiet. You're dumb.
They lied.
That was an ad.
Wow. Paolo goes number 1. He's got to be feeling good after that one. Paolo goes number 1. Jabari Smith is not.
That is insane.
Wow. That is insane. I mean, not saying they're interchangeable, but
We are starting the night off with a banger.
Kenny's going to announce the 18th pick.
That's cool. Wow. Paolo goes number 1. I did not see that coming.
That is a shocker for me.
It's really interesting, though, because it seemed like it was Jabari, Chet, Paolo. But like Chet was so set at 2. And then like there were little rumblings that Paolo go 1. I wonder what the reasoning is going to be.
Someone said cut the delay. Well, we kind of can't because we're streaming. So it's gonna be behind.
You would rather go ahead and know who they pick and then see our reaction. It's kind of how every single live stream is on YouTube. So
yeah, it's fine.
It's called delay.
What are you gonna do?
Well, how far behind are we? Not that long, but
if I'm a Magic fan right now, I like I mean, you can't go wrong. I think if I'm a Magic fan, I'm a little scared because what you don't want is in 5 years Jabari Smith to be just elite.
Yeah, because I think the only way, like if Paolo ended up being a beast and not Jabari or Chet, then I think you would have been fine because Paolo wasn't consensus number 3.
So if you're OKC now, who do you take?
I think they still take Chet, dude.
You think they're sticking to Chet? Because Jabari's
I think they
now.
do because.
Well, I mean, honestly, if Chet can't go to the Rockets, they already have Sengun.
The Rockets will take Chet if he's at 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at him just biding Chet. No, good for Paolo.
Wow.
I liked Paolo, dude. I would have.
That's crazy. Dude.
I would not have minded him in Portland.
If you think about it, like you got to think that Jabari Smith has higher upside. Is that fair to say? Like Paolo seemed more pro ready. Jabari was like needs to be polished a little bit, but I feel like
I think at this.
Wow, the player comp is Michael Beasley.
I mean, I guess that's good for a college guy, but
no, I can see it in terms of like body type. Ben Simmons,
playmaker. As a playmaker, he's like Ben Simmons.
That's nice.
I'll say
that's a kind of comparison.
I think Paolo's like definitely going to be a guy that like his floor is going to be he's scoring 18 points a game in the league. Like he has so much offensive talent. I think obviously he can be a guy that is like an Anthony Davis almost.
That is wild. So Paolo stays in the Southeast, goes from Durham, North Carolina, and just moseys on down to North Florida. He'll be in Orlando where he'll play at. Where'd you rank Amway in the video?
Top 10, pretty sure.
Really?
It's a nice stadium. Anyway,
we were there.
And in my opinion, it was not top 10, but that's fine. Lists are lists.
Well, I've never been there, but
I mean, I've never been to any other arenas either.
Hey, Amway is sponsored by Pepsi, so.
True. I mean,
all right, now we get to listen.
I want to hear him.
You got to be excited for him.
I like Paolo. If I didn't like,
did Paolo do a workout for the Magic?
Imagine thinking you're going to play in the Tornado Alley, but then you get to go to Orlando. Wow, that must feel good.
Wait, what?
OKC, Tornado Alley, or Houston, obviously.
Honestly, yeah, I would rather live in Orlando than those two.
Oh, for sure, obviously.
Oh, I like how they're doing next stop in like the train stations in New York.
Next stop is the NBA.
Like that's what the train station, like in the back, the tile that looks like the subway.
No, I know, but like I didn't know why. I thought they were saying the next pick.
Wow. Okay, and we are starting off with a.
I do like how it's 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes, like the NFL.
Bang. NFL's 10.
10 minutes a pick, and there's been a time when someone didn't get in their pick and had to forfeit it.
That's funny. Okay, so now I guess it's Chet. The pick is in for OKC. Is it Chet? Is it Jabari Smith?
I actually have no idea. I mean,
I think it's Chet, honestly.
I think it's Chet too.
You think they're sticking to it?
Yeah. Honestly, Chet just doesn't.
I don't think the Thunder expected
like
Paolo to go first.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Good for Paolo. I'm happy for him. Duke #1 picks wow. I mean, he's in good company. Elton Brand, Kyrie, Zion, and now Paolo. Are the 4 Duke players to go #1 overall since the merger? I don't know.
Paolo will pass Zion in career games played in a couple months. So.
And probably Kyrie too.
Speaking of Zion and the Pelicans, they're
what'd you call Kyrie in the video? In the power ranking video?
I don't know.
He's scared of COVID Irving. Like,
dude, now Jabari's on his phone.
I'm in Costa Rica, and this
not
is
freaking out.
talking too much for my date, so I gotta
they
go.
know they're going top 3. I mean,
thank you for joining the stream, Tyler. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully the Blazers will be 10 times better when you check on your phone. Look at Chet in his
okay, the pick
suit.
is in for OKC. I need Adam Silver to come out. I don't want to look at Chet anymore.
Imagine Chet falls to 7. We snag him.
You got to take Chet out
Oh,
of that.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Chet,
Okay.
this is going to be Chet.
Silver
No way.
back to the board, back
Right.
to the stand. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow, Chet goes number 2. That was, I guess that was kind of always, it was always Chet for OKC.
Yep.
I guess unless Chet went number 1 and they had to switch, but yeah, they stuck to their plan. And
Cody,
Chet Holmgren is going to Tornado Alley.
Your player comp could be Chet Holmgren now. Hey, also.
So Chet goes number 2. Wow. Are you guys muted?
Yeah, we were.
Trying to hide something from the streets. I think our whole YouTube family, we're all a family, so you gotta looking a little sus over there. Chet goes number 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess expected, but Paulo go number 1 was obviously a surprise.
Jabari probably just lost out on like a couple $1 million there.
Yeah, Jabari's definitely going number 3, right? Is there a chance he doesn't?
Is there any chance someone trades up here? No way.
Yeah, I don't think the Kings would. Who's the next? Rockets and Kings.
I mean, if the Rockets were already going to go after Paolo, so I mean, they're just going to go for the other power forward. So,
but if they were going, they could get Ivy. I don't think the Kings.
They got Jalen Green.
I bet you right now, like the Rockets are fielding calls, but like you got to take Jabari. Like what? Who can give? Like who do they want? Like what would they get DeAndre?
The Rockets. Do
you think Sacramento in any way is upping the value right now for their pick now that Jabari is at 3? Like trying to say like, oh, he might fall to us at 4.
If you're a GM, you can't. I don't know. You can't play the mic game.
Why is Perk on the TV, bro?
What a bot.
Big Perk.
All right, next up is Houston. So Houston had the worst
They obviously traded Christian Wood. I assume you guys saw that.
Facts, yeah.
So Christian Wood's on the Mavs.
Okay, that's honestly a great comp. Chet's comp is Kristaps Porzingis. I also saw Giannis on the screen, which I didn't appreciate. But
I will say, or no, I'm going to ask. Do you think the first trade of the night will involve the Blazers? Do you think a trade happens before the 7th pick?
Ooh, yes. I think it. I don't know actually, because I feel like all the teams ahead of us are just tanking.
I just hope it's not chalk.
I mean, we got Pacers. I don't think they're in any effort to trade for a player now. Same with the Kings. I don't think there is one before 7. We could be the first one to do it.
Jabari Smith falls out of the top 3.
Is there any chance Jabari doesn't go here?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but no.
Okay.
If they don't pick Jabari here, I think Houston might become more poverty than the Kings.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't take him.
No way.
Gosh, what if they took like Jalen Duran, like major reach for somebody? That sucks that they didn't get the first pick. But then again, like this could be the guy number 1 on their board right now.
Leave any predictions you guys got in the chat for any things you think might happen, some trades, who do you think we're gonna take? I think at the moment, Sharp is probably. Oh, we could trade though. I don't know. Our team is gonna change so much in the next 30 minutes. I'm excited.
I'm so hyped.
Is there any Twitter news about the Blazers?
I haven't gone on Twitter since. Actually, are we gonna assume that Jabari's this pick? Yes, so it's okay if Woj spoils me right now.
No, it was less. I guess just.
What if it's 2 picks ahead? I don't know. Just be careful.
This is what he says. Instead of saying the pick is broken, it says is atop their board.
Yeah. Jabari will definitely go 3 here. Then the draft will truly start. Although Paolo going 1, shocking to me. Maybe not as shocking as I am shocked right now, but I mean, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Respectfully, 7%.
Who's this?
Thanks, mate. Jalen Green, Jabari Smith in Houston. Slowly but surely. Oh, yeah.
Gotta feel good as a Blazer fan that we're kind of
Jabari's getting Jabari's getting a couple.
new to this draft situation, the Blazers, since we're always.
Did you know Jabari
team.
went to high school just like 30 minutes away from us or something?
Oh, wow.
Norcross or something, or something like that.
Would I know him in high school?
No, because he was like a top 5 prospect, but he wasn't projected to be this high in the draft.
For those that are joining, we're about to have our 3rd pick. Paulo went 1st, Chet went 2nd. Obviously, big surprise there. Looks like we got about 10 viewers. If you guys have any questions, be sure to put them into the
Once
comments.
the Blazer comes up, it should go up.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish I was just if you could listen to the draft room. Okay, this is a question. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know what year people were drafted, but if you could go back to one Blazers draft to be a fly on the wall, what would you be? Because I have a couple in my mind. There's definitely Dame's draft, but one that I would want to go back to is the year we traded up for Zach Collins when John Collins, Bam Adebayo, Donovan Mitchell were still on the board.
Donovan Mitchell. Ouch.
Like, what made us trade 2 first-round picks for Zach Collins?
Here we go. Pick is in for the Rockets.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jabari Smith, number 3 to the Rockets.
Jabari goes number 3. He wipes his tears because he thought he had number 1 and he was living in Florida. But no, he's going to the Flood City.
The Flood City?
Jeez.
Of those 3, not even like actual living wise, but like in a basketball sense, what do you think is the best situation?
What do you mean, like?
Which team is in the best scenario to
I think the Thunder
end up winning, like the best team around them?
I'd say Thunder just because of all the draft.
Yeah, Thunder has so many just future draft picks. The Rockets haven't been taking for that long. They got rid of Christian Wood, which gives their future more potential. But yeah, I think this is a steal for the Rockets getting Jabari number 3.
I think it is too. I think Paolo was no. I think Paolo is like he was gonna a consensus top 2 pick coming into the year.
All right, guys, the draft has officially started now. We have no idea who people are going to take.
Facts.
So supposedly, who would go next?
I think the most realistic is probably Keegan Murray. I just don't think that the Blazers or the Kings.
The Kings don't want Jaden Ivey. You think?
You gotta assume the Kings are gonna mess this up.
It is the Kings, so whatever they pick, obviously we'll know that's the wrong decision. So that's kind of the way, the NBA gods made it. The Kings situation.
I think it looks so much better than ours.
No, it doesn't.
What are you guys looking at?
It's just in my opinion, Jabari Smith was my favorite player in the draft. I don't feel as bad about it anymore that we are not getting him just because Jeremy Grant. Yeah. The 4 position is arguably the most 3/4 is the most important position in the NBA.
Yeah, if you can have one elite wing on your team, then I don't think there's been a team that's won the championship in the last 10 years that hasn't had an elite wing. Who won it this year?
I think the Warriors.
To have Clay, Wiggins. Clay you can classify kind of as a wing, but having Wiggins and Draymond.
Yeah, they did it by
that combines to be an elite wing.
Clutch.
What about the Lakers?
LeBron.
Oh, LeBron. And then we got Kawhi, KD,
yeah. LeBron.
And then the 2015 Warriors just shocked the league with 3-point shooting.
They got Kawhi in 2014, also an old Tim Duncan. LeBron, Dirk. You just got
Kobe, MJ.
I think you were testing the stream while we were talking about this, but this is 2003 people, so our age. It's crazy, kind of.
What?
Are in the league.
Oh, wow.
2003.
These people are our age.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about.
Feeling like an old head over here.
Why do they do it?
Going nowhere in life, but it doesn't matter because we got Rip City Rundown.
Oh yeah, but the issue is I want to stay on because he could be announcing a trade right now at the same time. Gosh, dude, this man Woj is selling. I mean, if the Blazers are up, do we turn it down or we turn it up?
We just keep it the same. We just react to it.
Yeah, but what if he says right now, like the Blazers are targeting Shane Sharp?
Then we'll didn't know. Too bad. Okay, I just heard Woj said something jumps up to number 5. Pistons might be fielding calls right now. I also did catch the Kings really like Keegan Murray, so you can probably.
Woj probably tweeted Keegan Murray is at the top of the draft board of the Kings, aka he's getting picked.
Like does Adam Schefter do that too in the
NFL? I think so.
Pick is in for the Kings. We're just waiting.
Are we streaming the first round or more or less?
It depends on how the night goes.
All right.
Depend on how we're feeling.
Jaden Ivey
to go with Cade would be big time W's.
Dirty.
With DeAndre Ayton possibly coming in free agency. At least you pitching have a chance to pitch for DeAndre Ayton.
You guys are talking a lot for. I mean, it is the Kings. So.
Oh no, that was the Pistons. The Kings, we don't care about them. We're skipping to the next pick.
Right, here we go. 4th pick.
Keegan Murray goes number 4.
So Ivy will not be going in the top 4.
Okay, so if you're looking at the Kings, Davion Mitchell,
tough.
Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, stockpiling some wings here.
Yep.
That's a good pick for the Kings. That's the first time I feel like they've actually picked a player that fits their team.
Not only that, but the value and where they're picking is good.
Yeah, for sure.
This was the same team that took Marvin Bagley at number 2.
Yeah, over Luka, and then took Thomas Robinson to pick for Dame, and then took Jimmer Fredette to pick for Klay Thompson.
Stop.
Yeah, they were talking about that a ton today. All right, let's.
So next we got the Pistons. Do they go Ivy? I mean, they just traded away their power forward, Jimmy Grant.
They could possibly trade out. I've heard Woj say something.
They could trade out. I think this is the first team where there's actually a chance they could trade out. Like the first 4, 100%. No
you know
way.
what? I think the Pistons. Wait, why does it still say the Kings pick is on? I think the Pistons will take Jaden Ivey. You know what? I think it's chalk right now. I think we go Jaden, or it's actually not chalk. It's Paul Owen first, but we go Jaden Ivey. We're gonna see then the Pacers are the first team that I'm a little skeptical on. I think they will take Ben Mathurin, but then it's good. I don't care.
Cash Peterson in the comments. No trade back? Surprised. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Cash, I probably would also be a little surprised there.
I really like that name, Cash Peterson. It's just money. I like that.
I think Peterson's a cool last name. But they compare Keegan Murray to Pascal Siakam. Okay, Cody, you could be like Keegan Murray. You were Spicy P. That was your player comp at first.
Yes, that was me. So in our little family basketball tournament, they called me Spicy P because all I can do is spin moves to my right. So
can I get a better team?
Helicopter.
Facts.
Actually, Wes, we were talking about splitting you and Cash. No, it's not my idea, but my dad and.
Wait, for what?
For Olympics.
Oh, for RBR Olympics?
Oh.
But of course your dad would say that because he lost.
Think about it. That doesn't, but how much does that matter? We're playing a bunch of games that are literally
Well, let's be honest. You two versus Holden and Shiloh. Holden and Cade. That's good. I don't know.
But we play poker.
Tell your dad to make them care.
What
wants to be on their team and they don't care.
What game? Oh, we didn't ask. What game are they physically worse than the other two? It's not like we're playing spike ball, but cornhole. You don't actually need to be athletic to do that. They just need to practice more and care.
Yeah, I got it. It wasn't my idea. I'm just saying.
Hey,
they're talking about splitting us up too, but I was like, we're trash, so there's no need to do that.
We suck.
If we're gonna switch up anything, we're gonna put one adult with one kid.
Well, we trade with Philadelphia. Go to the YouTube live stream and you can go see that.
Okay, Detroit's now on the clock.
The worst team, by the way, is Kerrigan's team.
Oh, and since Kerrigan isn't gonna be here, Steve-O.
No, she'll I guess he'll miss like the first
Steve
like, 5
might
days.
come and participate in.
Ooh, that would be sweaty if Steve was in it.
For the viewers, they have no idea what we're talking about, but it doesn't
How
really
many do we
matter
have?
because we got the Pistons pick coming
How
up
many
next.
viewers do we? Hey, how
Number
many
5.
viewers do we have right now?
We have 12. We've been hovering about that for the
Yeah, I
whole
mean,
time.
hopefully we spike a little bit during the Blazer pick.
We have 100 total views. We'll probably get to 1,000.
Yeah. So right now the pick is it's not in Detroit, taking a long time. So for the Pistons here, you got to find someone to complement Cade Cunningham. He's kind of your only player you got out there right now.
I feel like they could trade. I mean, I don't know. Cade Cunningham's young, but if you pair him to another young player like Ivy, then I feel like
That's a really good
that'd
backcourt.
be a really good duo. So
because you can put like Jaden Ivey is a small guard necessarily. I think he's like 6'3", maybe 6'4". He's a small shooting guard, but when you have Cade, who's a 6'7" point guard, he really doesn't matter size wise.
I could see him go either way, but trading away Jeremy Grant kind of shows how they're not making the playoffs next year probably.
Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, they probably won't. It'll be
the Blazers will trade me.
Oh no,
I could totally.
The Blazers will trade once we're on the clock.
Dame and Shaedon Sharpe.
Okay, just
I
one answer.
I will say, just because we draft doesn't mean we can't just trade Shaedon Sharpe after. We can still field calls and trade him. We'll just have Shaedon Sharpe.
Yep, true.
So like,
that's true.
This isn't the end of the day. Once we actually finalize and sign Shaedon Sharpe.
What do you want to happen though? Let's say you can only pick one thing to happen right now: trade or pick.
On this basketball team.
I
don't think it's as realistic as people think.
I would want OG. Honestly, then I'll probably take. There's not a bad scenario. I think the worst scenario is we take the pick and we draft like not one of the guys we want. But if we trade back, honestly trading back would be fun because it would up the suspense even more. And then also you just pick up more assets. Like we're not just throwing away assets these days. We actually pick them up.
Pick is in for Detroit. We all thinking Ivy here?
It makes sense.
Yeah, we'll probably go Ivy.
Who could it be if it's not Ivy?
Maybe Daniels.
I guess Mathurin or just any other guard. I mean, Ivy's really the only option. I feel like unless they go like.
There's no chance they go anyone else.
Ivy's crying. It's Ivy, guys.
I'm not going to lie. I just got a notification about who is. Okay, that just doesn't make sense.
Hey, staff your phone over there, guys.
Yeah, that's on me. I know who it is.
And Ivy was just crying on the screen. I just turned off my ESPN notifications. Great pick.
So Ivy goes number 5 for Detroit. He's crying.
Honestly,
good for
Detroit
him.
looking better. Okay, there's Detroit.
Where's Purdue?
How about this? Where's Purdue?
Yeah.
It's in Michigan, I think. No, it's in Indiana. I'm so dumb. It's in Indiana.
Never mind. He's so happy. He's crying because he doesn't have to go to Sacramento. He's so happy.
I'd rather go Sacramento than Detroit.
Do the Pistons make the play-in game?
What the heck?
Play-in games.
I think they do because they just have 2 really talented players. I feel like these. But if I'm the Pistons, I secretly probably would want to tank again. That'd be the smartest option. But
if they have a ton of cap space, so
yeah, please go sign Aiden. He really wants to play for you.
So Paulo goes into 1. For those who are joining, Paulo 1, Chet 2, 3 was what's his name? Jabari Smith, and then Jade Navy at 5. But 4 was Keegan Murray. So now I got the 6th pick. Indiana Pacers, we're up. We're on deck.
Pacers could theoretically take Sharpe. This is the first one.
They could, but I feel like there's a.
Shane Sharpe is the best player on the board according to ESPN.
I feel like there's a better chance they're gonna go with Mathurin though.
Yeah.
And Daniels is still on the board too.
Daniels is a point guard though.
Yeah, I don't.
6'6". He's classified as a point guard.
I don't think the.
So would Halloran play off ball? You can't do that. They could take.
No, they could still take him. They could still take Dyson Daniels.
AJ Griffin's an interesting piece.
I just feel like for the Blazers, he wouldn't work.
Oh wow. Okay, so in the bottom left corner of the draft, it says 6th pick Indiana, time left, and then in the bottom right corner it says next Portland.
The highest pick I've ever witnessed, really, since being a fan.
I don't think I watched Dames.
How's your Pepsi, guys?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
How's a Pepsi?
Hey, cheers.
Okay, Pepsi or Coke? Let's hear
Pepsi.
it.
Probably Coke, honestly.
I'm going
Pepsi guy.
I'm going Pepsi. In the chat, let's do a little vote.
They're both
comment.
behind.
Coke
I'll say they're
Pepsi.
both behind Dr. Pepper.
Well, no crap.
I like that. Way
Thanks,
to keep
Bug.
Speaking of, I'm gonna drink probably 12 of those this July.
Someone says
on our trip.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I gotta stop looking at the chat. It says, do you think if we get Sharp, we could throw a trade together for OG or Aiden? I guess we could go. Yeah, Sharp could definitely be on the side.
Do you think if we get Sharp, we could still throw a trade for OG or Aiden, or we wouldn't have enough assets? That's what someone says.
I think we would definitely have the assets to do it. It's just
and someone says Woj says Pacers are locked in. I know, I saw it, but
okay. I think at this point, right when Indiana gets picked, you gotta like somehow cover the chat until we see the pick.
So we're a little behind, but we prefer you guys don't tell us who, because we know we're behind a little bit. But
you know who the Pacers took?
All right.
No, even like Woj spoils it before that.
I'm not gonna look at the chat for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I know who the Pacers took.
I freaking saw it.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just not gonna look at the chat for until the Blazers are done with their pick.
I like. It's a good call.
Is there any chance the Blazers take Daniels?
Okay, so it's Benedict.
Could be Sharp.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Is there any chance the Blazers take Daniels?
Look, if we get this pick, if we have it at 7.
Yeah.
We do have the 7th pick.
Well, if we don't trade back, then I want Shaden Sharp. I don't want Dyson Daniels because I don't want a guard. A second guy I would want is AJ Griffin because he is a pure 3 and he hits the 3 and he's a really nice guy and I like him a lot.
But never forget when the Timberwolves gave up Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and Chris Dunn for 59 games to Jimmy Butler. All right, I just saw that.
T-Wolves are looking scary next year.
Okay, pick is in for the Pacers. I think we all know who it is.
The pick isn't announced for 10 minutes, though, because Woj somehow literally knows everything. I actually don't know how he gets that.
Woj is actually a notified seller.
Thanks.
Yep.
So definitely saw that one coming.
Other than Paolo and Jabari, which, like, the more I think about it, isn't as big of a surprise. Like, this draft is going exactly how most people projected it was going to go.
Yep, for sure.
So that makes me think this is going to be Shaden Sharp. I liked Ben Mathurin. I did see him in person play one time, so that probably skews my beliefs on him a little bit, just because when you see someone in person, you obviously know they're really, really good. But still, I think he'll be a really good player in Indiana. And
all right, guys, the Blazers are up. Here we go.
Blazers
7th pick.
Are up.
Get hype.
We're on the clock.
Trade.
What?
He just
kidding.
Oh, I thought you were telling me there was a trade.
No. Oh my goodness. I think the Wi-Fi is going out. Imagine it's just me streaming for the Blazers pick. But yeah, Blazers are up next. Mathurin goes 7. Okay, you guys were gone for a little bit.
I know. We know when we're frozen.
How do you know what happens?
Because my Wi-Fi bars start flickering.
Let's talk about how Benedict Mathurin had an electric tournament.
Did you just see that text, Cody?
I'm about to read it. Look at the sponsor in the upper right. Thanks.
Remember, guys, in the links in the description, go get your wildflowers.
Yes, guys. If
If you go buy a wildflower right now, we will trade and we will get Aiden and OG Anunoby in one trade.
And LeBron next year.
Wow. Ben Mathurin's NBA comparison is OG Anunoby.
Yep.
That's a sign.
Portland's actually on the clock right now. We need rim protection at center. Throw the shade at Nurk, jeez. And versatile wing.
If we get Daniels, I'm ending the stream.
I agree.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he just doesn't fit.
I take AJ Griffin.
Same.
Too. I'll take AJ Griffin or Shaden Sharp. Anyone else? The stream's ending, guys.
If we take Malachi Branham, I'm throwing my phone at this computer.
What if we take Jalen
Well, lucky
Duran?
buddy.
What if we take Jalen Duran?
Anyone. We take Jalen Duran.
Hey, I think we're gonna.
Streams
Hey, by the way, guys, just so knowing both of you don't actually, but I think I'm gonna end up clipping our reaction, and posting it on the Instagram. So don't say anything out of pocket or like look stupid. Because I was about to start eating a go-go squeeze, and I was like, we'll probably not want to eat applesauce during our pick. I'll look stupid.
Okay.
Your chat is covered for you?
Yeah, I haven't looked at the chat in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just so there's no spoilers, but all right,
dude, literally, if I looked at my phone right now, it would literally say who the Blazers picked or if we made a trade.
Yep.
Actually, the trade news will come up here.
18 viewers in for the Blazers pick. Blazers are up for the 7th. 6 was Matherin, so pretty expected. There was a long rumors that we were potentially going to draft him, but obviously one short. But I think we would rather take Sharp anyway.
That's it. Worst case scenario, that's realistic. What is it? That's realistic. Because realistic, we're not going to take Jalen Duran with this pick.
Okay, it'd be Dyson Daniels. We don't need him.
Okay.
You want to keep it realistic. There's 4 guys we could draft.
You don't think it's a
if we don't trade
okay, fine.
or get Sharp?
7th pick for Lou Dort.
If we don't get why is that looking like that?
Honestly, I don't think we're gonna trade.
I think
right now, we're definitely taking someone.
If we don't get Sharp or Griffin or trade, that is.
Remember,
trash.
after we get Sharp, we can still, when the 10th pick comes up, trade Sharp with the 10th
but we're
pick.
talking about all these trades.
That's how we got LaMarcus Aldridge. The Bulls drafted him at number 2, and we had the 4th pick.
The Raptors.
So the Lakers got Kobe. Yeah, but.
And remember also the whoever we're talking about, OG Anunoby, a team that was interested in OG Anunoby is also the Jazz, and they were thinking about a Rudy Gobert trade. So we're going up possibly against a Rudy Gobert offer, which is a pretty large offer. So honestly, Shane Sharp would be a really good player to have on the Raptors, in my opinion, because he's not as lengthy as the other guys, but like he would be their go-to scorer. Pick is in.
Blazers pick is in. It's a commercial right now, and we have to watch a stupid Chevy commercial.
All right,
but the pick is on.
Let's watch this commercial. Oh, we got some stock investing. Oof. Let's not talk about the stock market.
Oh my goodness, I'm honestly not that nervous because
I think I know what happens.
I think it's pretty sharp.
I think I would be more nervous if the Grant deal didn't go down.
For those who are here or joining, the Blazers have just locked in for the 7th pick.
We don't know who it is yet.
We don't know who it is. I'm not reading the chat. Don't go on Twitter. Don't you want to see our reaction and have a reaction with us, guys?
We want the reaction.
Don't you want that?
We know you want the reaction.
Right. This isn't like other sports where they go to commercial break during big moments, right? So they're not taking the pick here. Right when this pick comes up, I'm gonna have to make the thing. Hey, honestly,
bring back the.
Do you want our video of us? We're gonna make a video of reaction to Shaden Sharp. So I'm just gonna clip this right after we get it, and then we'll give our analysis right after we pick him as well. So,
all right,
and that'll be an individual.
All right,
as well.
Pick is in, and Adam Silver is gonna come to the stand in a second.
For the Blazers. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Yep.
There it is.
All right.
Shaden Sharp.
Shaden Sharp is a Blazer.
Shaden Sharp is a Blazer out of Kentucky. All right.
I like it.
I like it.
6'6"?
6'6" with like a 6'11" wingspan. And if everyone that's talked about him says that he is literally like just born to be an NBA player, like him missing college isn't like a big deal. All the Kentucky players are like, first thing they say about him is he's an NBA player. He was the number 1 recruit in the 2022 class. So it's like, it's not like this is some random guy here. He would have probably been the first overall pick next year, if not a top 3 pick.
Yep.
So let's see.
He averaged
22 points a game, 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists in the Nike EYBL, which is like the top AAU circuit. So that there is nice. Just that's the last time he really played real competition. Now,
just we're gonna say it again. This does not mean Shane Sharp is gonna suit up as a Blazer on opening night. There's a lot of things that can still happen. We could trade in 5 minutes. We could trade in 10 minutes. We could not trade until later this offseason, and he goes like. But as of now, Shane Sharp is a Blazer, and if you're the Blazers, we all heard the news. Kind of going up into the draft. The Blazers loved Sharp. They loved his workouts. Obviously, the physical attributes are there.
And then obviously,
he has the frame.
Obviously, Dame. This is Dame's favorite prospect.
Had Dame's blessing. So you got to think this is the player that was the best available, and I think the Blazers got it right here. If Shane Sharp stays on this team, does he start on opening night?
That's a hard one.
Honestly, I think that's an interesting question because Chauncey Billups.
He'd have to play the three. He'd have to play the three. So
Chauncey Billups is different than Terry Stotts. Terry Stotts obviously was notorious for not really playing young guys early, but also Terry Stotts never had a top 10 pick on his team. Well, actually, he had Zach Collins, who was a top 10 pick somehow.
Yeah,
but my question to you guys is: do you think that the Blazers were on the phone with Toronto during that time, and Toronto was probably just like upping the price, and the Blazers were just like, no, we're not giving up that much. Blazers probably set their price and were like, we'll give you this. If you don't want to do this, we're done. Yeah. But I bet they were on the phone for a while during that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
First time third time Canadian players were drafted in the same lottery. I did not know Shane Sharp was Canadian, but I'll be interested to see if there's still a chance we flip him within the next couple picks. But if we have Shane Sharp and he's on the team, I think that is a really good value pick for the 7th overall pick. He was probably going to go top 5, top 3 if he stayed in his current high school class and would have been in the draft next year. And honestly, he was rumored to be a top 5 pick initially, but he just dropped out because he didn't want to work out with that many people. The Blazers got to work out with him. So obviously he wants to be in Portland. And if he stays in Portland, I'm excited because I think we still can make moves in free agency. We still can make trades. This is just like we're guaranteed to have a prime asset on the team, and that is Shane Sharp.
So many things could happen. We got
like
Pelicans up next, who, speaking of, Shane Sharp canceled the workout with him, just showing, more better odds of him going to our team during the draft. But who do you think will be drafted next? So we got the Pelicans. Okay, well, the Pelicans, they're number 8. They have CJ. They're trying to win. They are trying to win. I don't think. Could you see them trading? Because they got Zion who's coming back.
Well, the pick is on.
Okay. Well, there it is. But you got CJ. You got
Honestly,
Zion.
Let's think about it. I think it's gonna be.
It could be Daniels.
They need a point guard.
Yeah, they could definitely go Dyson Daniels. I think that was the most realistic one.
I was gonna say AJ Griffin. Did they go?
Or they go? They really could go anywhere because they have kind of depth everywhere. I'm not even gonna lie. Versatile guard with size.
Is there any chance they go Jalen? Is there any chance they go Jalen Duran? Because technically Zion's a power forward or whatever.
They have Valanciunas who's playing. He's good. I think it's Dyson Daniels here.
Yeah, I feel like it's safe.
If I was a betting man, that's my pick.
Go see Johnny Davis go.
Don't look at the screen because it's going to say the pick. Okay, never mind.
Could we see potentially Johnny Davis get drafted here by?
Oh wow, Jody Allen was in attendance. That's shocker. I thought she hated the Blazers. Come on, give me a nice pick of Shaden. I want him with his hat on. All right, who cares? Wow, that in a way that was kind of anticlimactic, but at the same time, I'm excited. But this is what happens when you're a top 10 pick. You're going to get all the rumors and you're going to know every scenario. Like when we drafted Nasir Little, I had no clue Nasir Little was even on our board, but the Pelicans are drafting now.
Here we go, Pelicans pick. Dyson Daniels
so go with the guard.
The Pelicans. Makes sense.
Pretty expected. Draft has been expected so far, other than
I honestly don't know much about Dyson Daniels. He played in the G League, and I don't watch the G League, so.
Dude, this draft is literally just going exactly how we expected it to go, which is interesting.
No trades yet.
Yeah, facts. This is weird. Oh, I accidentally airdropped
You
that
gotta
to
feel
you.
like as we're getting towards the better teams here that trades are gonna be more likely to happen.
Led the G. Oh, just led his team. Never mind.
Led the G League. Oh, God.
We don't care.
That's a good stat line. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Wow.
All right.
Oh, wow. He's 6'7". I thought he was like 6'5".
Oh no, he's a tall point guard
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so who goes next, do you guys think? We got Johnny Davis, Jalen Duran, AJ
I think it's
Griffin.
Duran or Griffin.
It's San Antonio. San Antonio's in a difficult spot in the middle of the pack. Made the playoffs. Got a lot of young talent. Got Murray, obviously, who improved greatly.
Gosh, man, that's just like I felt like the Blazers were going to be a bigger player tonight. I mean, I have no clue what has been going on behind the scenes, but just taking the pick was not honestly. It's what I expected, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm even trying to say here.
I know it's
just a weird feeling knowing that the draft night is
so next.
almost
So
over.
yes, the Spurs are next here. I think they're gonna go Jalen Duran. Yeah.
Cody.
Yes.
Cody.
Yes.
Cody, behind you.
I know.
Oh. Can you tell him to leave?
I did.
It's a little weird. They're in here.
Extremely.
All right, so Shaden Sharp on team. I'm just going to keep on saying that because
we don't really care who San Antonio drafts.
what's chat saying about Shaden Sharp? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Sheesh.
Absolutely nothing.
Not even gonna lie. It's been a bit of an L stream right now.
Yeah, I expect more than 10 views. During playoff games, we had 50 at one time usually.
And then during the draft lottery, it was 40. I guess everyone just gets spoiled by the same thing. So let's see what people around the Blazers Twitter universe is saying.
We'll probably get some subscribers. If you guys like the Blazers or just want to follow for any sports
I think I'm going to go ahead and
make sure to subscribe to our channel because we will give you all the Blazer news, all the Blazer game recaps. Yeah, we're all in for making content about the Blazers.
I'm going to read out what some people are saying. We got some reading verified people. Not sure what to think. I'm cool with Shane Sharp, but feel like there could still be a trade. Let's see. Actually, not a lot.
Got a comment. What I think is more likely for Sharp is he starts when the Blazers are eliminated or
Isn't Dia on Blazers Edge?
Hey, I'm reading a comment.
This person says, okay, this is a draft before a trade. So they're assuming we're still going to trade the pick or trade Sharp. It says either they're trading Shaden Sharp or they're looking to make a trade with Ant. Gosh, get out of here. What are you talking about?
Ant starting. Yeah, Chris Sims, I agree with that. I think that is pretty likely. Sharp starts when the Blazers are eliminated or have clinched, similar to Simons. Because I don't know if he's going to start, assuming we have him. I mean, I don't know who else you'd put at the 3. I mean,
I don't even know who Shane Sharp is.
We have Josh Hart, but obviously trades could still happen. But we'll see.
Yeah, this is not going to be the last. We're going to have still one more offseason trade. Believe that.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant trade was huge. I mean, be a Pistons fan for a second. How do you live with that?
What, the Jeremy Grant trade?
I mean, you're a Pistons fan.
No, yeah, it's bad, but if you read deep into it, it's similar to what we did for CJ, where they're making the trade before they make the big signing or something. Because they're basically banking on they freed up a lot of cap space with that, and they're just hoping they can use that cap space. The issue is it's going to be hard to convince people to go to Detroit.
And the Bucks are gonna probably be good in 2025. So.
All right, some of the comments on the post we've got. I'm excited. He has a lot of potential. Welcome to Portland. We got excited to see what he has to offer. We got W. He's 19. He has outstanding potential. Let's go. And then someone said superstar potential, y'all.
All right, who is gonna duo up with Javante Murray? How do you say his first name? Who do you guys think goes?
I think it's
either
Jalen Duran.
yeah, Jalen Duran. Could you see Johnny Davis?
I could see Johnny Davis too.
AJ Griffin.
I think it's AJ Griffin or Duran though, but Johnny is not a bad shout.
Yep. Spurs are about.
I'm gonna go clip this our reaction. So.
All right.
Bet.
When you guys leaving, West?
What's up?
When you guys leaving?
Sunday, Saturday,
What route are you taking?
Nashville, and then St. Louis, maybe.
We're going to the race on Sunday in Nashville, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have my tournament on Saturday. I have college nationals.
In Nashville?
No, in Raleigh,
Oh, okay.
North Carolina. Anywho, let's get Jay Billis and Kendrick Perkins off the screen, and let's get Adam Silver on the screen so I can see the Spurs draft.
This has been a long.
NBA likes to milk it, bro. Like NFL.
This has been a long wait for this pick. This pick's been in for a minute.
Trade.
Who's yapping over there, mate?
Someone's yapping.
All right, guys. The Spurs are about to pick here. If you guys are joining, the Blazers picked Shaden Sharp, which was pretty expected, but Mathurin went before us, so no chance of getting him. No trades yet, but we're gonna see a trade soon. I mean, it's bound to happen.
Dude, make the pick.
It's got to be AJ Griffin or Duran.
All right, this is making me mad now. I would love to.
So what is going on? Did Silver have a heart attack?
The NBA draft is going to take so long because they actually do the whole thing in one night.
Yeah, we can just stream the first round or whatever.
Wow.
Okay, not surprised.
The Spurs just picked Jeremy Sochan, which
I just forgot he was up in that class.
we didn't even look at that name. That is
I don't like
interesting.
him. I don't like him for a reason, just because he's kind of like one of those players that plays super hard, but it's like almost some people think it's borderline dirty.
He's comp Draymond Green.
Yeah, he plays like Draymond Green, which at times you love him, but sometimes you hate him. And there were some games this year watching him where I did not like him.
Like against UNC, you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, we didn't expect that one. I'm surprised they took him over Jalen Duran, but
So I don't know who has the next pick, but I know the next one after that is the Knicks, and that'll be a really interesting pick.
10 is the, let's think here. 10 are the Wizards.
I think it's the Wizards, yeah.
And I did see a tweet that they were, if you want to know.
Oh, there he is against UNC.
So, okay, look, so we got some new viewers. Just recap everything. So I got it here. So Magic took Paulo at 1, which was a big surprise. OKC took Chet number 2. Houston took Jabari Smith at number 3. Obviously, you got to do that after, since Paulo and Chet were taken. The Kings at 4, Keegan Murray. Detroit, Jaden Ivey for the 5th pick. Pacers picked Mathurin for 6, which we were thinking about getting. And yeah, just reminding any new viewers, Blazers select Shaden Sharp if you don't already know. 6'7", kind of, or how tall is he? I don't know how tall he is. But yeah, he'd play the 3, assuming he started, but no guarantees about that because you got Josh Harden. Obviously, so many trades can happen. Pelicans, Dyson Daniels at 8. Spurs, Jeremy Sochan, which is a surprise. We expect to see AJ Griffin. Jalen Duran, even Daniels go before Jeremy Sochan, but Spurs select him at number 9. Currently, we're on the 10th pick. The Wizards are on the clock.
I do think I know who goes 10.
Who is that?
Do you want to know or no?
If you know, like you actually know?
I saw a tweet that said they really like this guy, which kind of implies that he's going there. I won't say it though.
So the Wizards, they have Beal and Porzingis, right?
Yes.
So they're not going to pick Jalen Duran, I wouldn't think.
No, I mean honestly, at this point, anyone like they just took Sochan. So
Who do you think they're picking?
Well, he knows.
well, I know who they're. I have a great shout.
Personally, I think it's either AJ Griffin or Johnny Davis. It's not going to be whoever we're talking about.
Jalen Duran.
Jalen Duran, just because
Then
they
you
don't
got,
need a big.
and then you got Zynga and him chucking threes.
What? Duran?
No, you're in a. Imagine, would you want Porzingis on your team?
No. Not at this point. There was a time actually when I was like okay with trading CJ for Porzingis. Stupid now thinking about it.
It's a tough one there.
I wish the Blazers had 2 picks.
No crap.
It would be kind of hype if they had traded back.
When are we gonna see a trade, guys?
Facts, dude. I said before the draft that I was expecting it to be 6 trades tonight.
When do trades normally happen? I mean, I don't watch draft. I didn't watch a lot.
Normally,
draft
there's
like
a couple in the
3
first
years.
round, and then second round it kind of is like a lot, just like boring trades where it's like second round pick for second round pick. But normally there's a trade by this point.
Yeah, it's been pretty chalk, I must say.
Oh, Pizza Hut ad looks good. How's your guys' Domino's?
That's great.
Was it bussin'?
Can I upload a YouTube video while being live?
I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it.
Let's look it up.
You have our like reaction, or what will you do? Upload?
I'm uploading our reaction to the.
I will say the Blazers will probably not pick again. Only because if they're gonna make a trade, it's gonna be they trade Sharp for a player, maybe like I don't know. We just straight up took Sharp. I don't hate it. It's just tough because we put on these expectations of OG or bust, and it's like, how plausible is that in the first place? I mean, honestly, though, like
It's not out of the question. I mean, having that keeping the 7th and Jeremy Grant was huge.
yeah.
Facts.
You know what's interesting? If the Blazers had 6, would they have taken Mathurin or still Sharp?
Probably still Sharp.
I mean, probably, but chance.
If they got into the top 4 in the lottery, do they still take Sharp at 4, or is that where you take like Keegan Murray? No, they agree. Like Sharp fits the team.
Hey, by the way, I forgot Summer League will be fun.
True.
Yeah.
Pick is in for the Wizards. I believe it's who I think it is. Let's see. Yeah.
Johnny
Davis into the top 10. Good for him, man.
Yep. Probably expected. So AJ Griffin's still on the board in the top 10. After the top 10.
Facts.
I wonder how long the average time it takes for someone to sign. like their first, like their rookie contract. I bet Sharp is guaranteed. I bet yeah, there's no way we're trading Sharp, I think.
For the second pick of the 1984 draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Sam Bowie. Oof.
With the first pick of the 2007 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select
Gregory.
Hey, which was a great pick at the time.
Yeah, I was a little unlucky.
I'm taking the 7-foot guard, sorry.
But Kevin Durant was like Chet Holmgren size back then. Not that skinny, but
We got a comment, man, y'all look bummed. I wouldn't say that.
we're not bummed, but it's like, what do we talk about at this point? Like, we'll go in depth in a podcast in the next couple of days. I don't know when we'll record it, but it's kind of just the expected thing happened.
Yeah, expecting happen. We got Shaden Sharp.
All right, who do the Knicks take? Do they take AJ Griffin?
Sam Guy commented, on the other hand, I'm praying that Shaden is a hit. Dame did want him. That's got to count for something. Yeah, if Lillard's happy, I'm happy. So
the Knicks have one playoff series win in the last 22 years.
And one was against the Hawks. Oh, wait, it wasn't.
Ice tray.
They could definitely go Jalen Duran here.
All right, for newcomers, we have the Knicks going at number 11. We just watched the 10 first picks. Blazers got Shaden Sharp. Yeah, we got the Knicks and then OKC next. New York.
OKC's got 2 lottery picks.
Could New York trade? I mean, God, New York is in
trade, dude.
New York is in such a weird spot. I mean, they make the playoffs and they don't. They have Randall. What do you even do if you're New York right now?
I think you draft AJ Griffin.
I'm gonna have to agree on that one.
I'm gonna have to agree on that one as well. I don't know.
Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. I mean, those names are not bad, but they all just somehow don't play well.
They don't fit. I really think Julius Randle is just not good at all.
The Knicks are so poverty.
There's just a lot of solid options at this point. Like, all these guys could pop. I don't see any like crazy picks here.
Okay, honestly, what do you guys think? What team is more poverty? A team that has like a decent amount of rings, but has just absolutely sucked the last 20 years? Maybe like the Knicks with 2 rings, or like us. We've been amazing the last 10 years, but we have less rings.
Sorry, what was the question?
What would you guys consider a more poverty franchise? A franchise that has like a few rings but has done nothing the last like 15 years? Or maybe like us. We got 1 ring, but we've been competitors for the last decade.
Knicks are more poverty.
You think that? Okay, I'm gonna have to agree, even though they have 2 rings.
Because if it's in black and white, did it really happen?
Exactly. Like, did Will really get 100 points?
Like, there's not even a video of it.
How is it even possible?
How can we be sure that he is even like a real person? Is he alive?
No.
Wow. That's an interesting one.
It's the Knicks pick. How do you even say his first name?
Ousmane
Dieng.
France.
I think he's a guy that's like one of those projects. I think he's like 6'10".
That's interesting.
Super skinny.
6'10".
I know it's high school highlights, but I'm actually watching Shaden Sharp highlights for the first time. The man's an athletic freak. And he's just like a pure scorer.
Yep.
Can't defend.
I am surprised this guy went over Jalen Duran.
Oh, that has literally looked like Dame. The Dame step back with the left. Yep, he plays defense. Got a steal. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Someone, oh my God, that is fun. Someone said if it's in black and
How
white,
tall is
then
Adam Silver?
like
I think he's
he's tall. 6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
Oh, trade.
Trade happened. And I'll get to your comment in a second.
So OKC just got Dieng. Right?
Yes.
I don't have audio, guys. What happened?
Okay, so pretty much the Knicks just traded.
That is such a
Dang.
W for the Knicks.
Knicks just traded Dang to the Thunder for multiple first-round picks. They didn't specify probably deep in the future. But now the Thunder are up again. So they're gonna have 3 lottery picks.
The Thunder are finally using their picks.
Yeah, but you use it on Usman Dang?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Toronto
That's
Maple
fair.
Leaf fans. Yeah, I don't follow hockey,
Upside pick, like okay.
but I
cool.
assume the Toronto Maple Leafs won many titles in the black and white era. But
Chet is now talking. Good lord.
I hope they're good.
I think we're leaving Thursday, by the way.
You are? So do you know when that gets you there?
Friday. It's one night,
Oh,
not a
yeah,
far
that's when,
drive.
I think that's when we're getting there.
Yeah, so that'll be good, I guess. Thursday. Stay in Spokane.
Dude, do you think Chet Holmgren is taking any stock into what Kendrick Perkins is telling him right now?
No.
No. Kendrick Perkins average it was funny. So Kendrick Perkins tweeted out like Kevin Durant doesn't know how to lead a team because when Russell Westbrook got hurt in the 2013 playoffs, he lost in the second round. So he always needs people. And then Kevin Durant responded, he said, "Sorry, Big Perk. It's hard to win when your starting center is averaging 2 points and 3 rebounds." Talking about Perk.
Yeah, I remember that. Was hilarious.
Okay, yes, the Thunder are sending multiple first-round picks to the Knicks.
Probably the late first in this draft, and then because they had another first round pick in this
What do you
draft.
guys think about Kevin Durant getting all the hate in the last year? He's definitely the most hated player in the league, I'd say, right now.
For a while he was. I don't know about it anymore.
Okay, well, whether he was or not, he got. What do you think of it? Because obviously the Warriors won, and then he got swept. You know. And then his legacy, everything.
I don't hate him.
Oh, I don't either. But what do you have to say? He's always on Twitter.
Okay,
I don't know.
Everyone take a stab on who the 12th pick is. Go.
Everyone's saying the Warriors would have won without Kevin Durant. You can't just say that. They literally went to Game 7. They went to Game 7 against an injured Houston team. Like, dude, come on.
Facts.
Like, yes, the Warriors did great this year, proved it. Love the Warriors, but
we've had some comments in the chat. Let's see. I don't know if you even read these.
I read all of them. I responded to all of them, I think.
Oh my goodness, dude.
The pick the Thunder are gonna take, or not even? It's not in the top 10 best available.
Yeah, Dante said if we do keep Sharp, Summer League's going to be interesting. Facts, Summer League will be fun. Chris Simmons, the quote, "If it's in black and white, does it really count?" He says that's him talking to Toronto Maple Leaf fans.
Hockey, what's going on in the stand? Like, who won the OT yesterday?
The Colorado Avalanche did.
Is it 3-1?
3-1. 3-1. 3-2.
3-3-4-3.
Chet is so just goofy. Dude, Chet is so cringy, bro.
Why is this guy getting all the cameras on him? Didn't he not get picked first? I thought Paulo got picked first.
Hey.
We got him on the mic.
You should know who wears your number here. 34. What an ugly number.
All right, for any new viewers, I'm just gonna say the draft order again.
Oh my gosh, they probably know.
No, I'm just gonna say it. Paulo 1. Surprise. Chet 2. Jabari Smith 3. Keegan Murray 4. Jaden Ivey 5 for the Pistons. Mathurin 6 for the Pacers. Trailblazers select Shaden Sharp at 7. Dyson Daniels 8. Jeremy Sochan 9. Johnny Davis 10. Sochan was a surprise, kind of. And then Nick's Yang 11, but obviously with the Thunder trade, that is different.
And
We're Thunder picking.
Thunder, second straight player. Third player already. That is another just he's good.
Yep.
He's good, but he was projected to go in probably like 16 to 20.
That's a stab.
Are we sure that's not a Knicks player there? Because it didn't specify which first round picks they're getting.
No, Will said the 12th.
It's still Thunder. Okay.
Still no Duran, and we are, wow.
Hey, and if you haven't already, or I want us to say thank our sponsor, Created by Nature, for this live stream. Love the support from them. If you don't want to, or if you want to go check it out in the description, you can go get some seeds. These are the Colorado seeds. We got a collection of 17 annuals and perennials. And yeah, decoration. If you don't actually like flowers, it's a decoration.
Yeah, cute looking box there.
Hats like this.
If you got a yard, you don't need 5 acres. You just need a little lawn. Anything works, because $20 can cover 20 square feet actually. So if you guys want to plant some flowers, go to Created by Nature. Buy yourself a little pack.
Facts, man. Everybody going, why you do me like that?
Or let's check my phone.
Man, this has been I want more stuff to have to do with the Blazers, man.
Yeah.
Draft is not the Blazers draft.
So call the stream first round, you'd say?
What'd you say?
End the stream after first round.
Yeah, probably. Maybe even earlier.
Are they doing all of it?
Yeah. Sean Hyken tweeted, just talking about Shaden Sharp. He said, I asked Shaden Sharp what kind of feedback he got from teams during the draft process about his decision not to play at Kentucky. They did ask me about it just to see what I said, but they knew I could compete because they saw it in the workouts. He says, I feel like I bring a dog mentality. I love to compete. I love to win. I get a lot of defensive stops. I like that. That's good to hear.
You like that
I'm really
word
excited
defense?
to get started. I can't wait to get to Portland. Question.
What?
I think he's gonna stay.
Do you think he can't wait to get to the Portland? Like the actual city of Portland? Like how do you think draft picks react to going to Portland? You live in Portland, obviously. What do you think the reaction is?
Looking outside right now, I can't see 10 feet because it's all cloudy and we're pouring. Maybe saw 4 inches today. Rain.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's supposed to be sunny.
It's 80 degrees. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's really nice, right?
Yeah. Portland's underrated, but I guess for rich people, it's not that cool of a place. So.
No, I think Portland's really underrated. I think it's one of those places that like you're not going to choose to go to, but if you get stuck there, you're not going to want to leave.
I mean, I think I'm gonna say for an NBA player, obviously can't speak for them. Portland is a better place to live for an NBA player because there's nice suburbs than I'd say OKC, I'd say Indiana, I'd say anywhere in Ohio. I'd say
Cleveland.
I'd say NBA players like Florida better. They like California better. That's fine. Denver, that's close one there.
I think Portland, a significant thing. Like, hey, if you're a good player, you're right next to Nike, man.
Yep.
Now it does always confuse me how Dame went with Adidas over Nike.
Yeah,
I don't know if Nike made an offer.
I'm not sure the story behind that, but
I'm excited for free agency, man.
Yep.
Maybe. He actually probably is. I don't know where.
When I do I do Wildflower a lot in the summer. I always like to listen to old podcasts. They're funny to listen to.
Yeah. Let's go over some old takes. Like, what were some old takes that we had? Obviously,
today you were like realistically. I mean, the Blazers are obviously 3 to 7 range for next season for the seed. I mean, I can't go anything else. Otherwise, it's the most realistic take. It's gonna happen. Obviously, 13.
Obviously, a pretty notorious one is after Game 1 of the Nuggets series. Honestly, I don't want to be too optimistic, but I feel like the Blazers could sweep them.
Or if they don't get PJ Dozier back, I don't think this is a super long series.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a super long series. It wasn't.
Another one was obviously after the Robert Covington trade. Neil Olshey, I love you. I love you, Neil Olshey.
Yeah, I think you're just trying to milk all the views you could for that one, or you're actually just talking out of your ass on that one. But
no, I actually was like so excited for that trade. I probably would have reacted harder for that trade than I would for like an OG Anunoby trade.
Let's see what other old takes we got. 2 wide open dunks, classic. That's not a take. That's just a saying. But
2 wide open dunks.
That's
just first round picks for 2 dunks.
That's classic. What else? Oh, yeah, you're right. He's like,
who is this?
This is Wes in the barn. Clip it. Blazers, Grizzlies at the 5-2. April, done. Did you hear that, Wes?
Well,
did you hear that, Wes?
Huh?
We're talking about old takes and stuff on the channel, and you were like, Blazers, Grizzlies in the 5-2 or something like that.
5-2, Cody. 5-2.
Yeah, 5, whatever it is, 2-7. No, it was 3. I don't know what it was.
I said Blazers Grizzlies in the 2-3.
Yeah, that's
more like 2-13.
Jalen Duran for Charlotte. That was literally everyone knew that was coming. Everyone knew they were going to take a big.
I mean, Charlotte's probably pumped that Duran fell this far.
Yeah, that's a good pick for them.
That's a great team. They got Duran and LaMelo on the rise.
And Bridges probably still going to be there.
That's a solid team. I mean, they missed out the playoffs. They just need some experience, though. But
they'll probably be a play-in team again, but I could definitely see them actually advancing to the play-in.
If you're an NBA player, you rather live in Charlotte or Portland? That's a close one, I'd say.
I probably would say, actually, as an NBA player, that's probably tight because Charlotte has been a pretty, Charlotte is almost on the borderline of poverty.
You're living in Charlotte next year.
Yeah. It's a great city. The question is, the actual organization is not really run that well. At least it hasn't been in the past.
Run by Michael Jordan.
Let's see, we got Atlanta. You're in the
I
Charlotte. Wes, what town do you live in? Is it Charleston or I have no idea?
It is. It's literally just Charlotte. What? It's like it's north of Charlotte. It's like between Charlotte and like Concord.
Oh, you're talking about Clemson?
No, where I'm gonna live?
No, well, West. Is it Charleston?
Oh, West lives in Clemson.
Is it the town name? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. We got that. Atlanta, Portland, Irvine.
He says hello to Portland. Diego Valeri.
Yeah, the viewers are gone.
Yeah, I expected that.
As we get high up, pretty expected, but
What did you say?
Honestly, do you want to just end the stream and then just like still stay on Zoom? And if by any chance something happens, we can make a just normal video through the Zoom.
yeah, I guess so.
'Cause I kind of want to upload this reaction to the pick.
All right, we can do that. All right, for any of you that are watching the stream, we're gonna end it as the peak is. We're over the peak. We're over the exciting part.
Yes,
We're
we're still alive.
halfway through the first round, but we're gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe for Blazer content. Obviously, a lot of news will still happen throughout the off season, so make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications to get the latest updates, because we're always refreshing that Twitter, or he is over there. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna end the stream. Go Blazers! Thank you guys for